Okay, boys and girls, 2.4 is here. So you know what that means? New builds, new build tutorials. Woo! Yeah, okay. And guess what? The Amazon got a little buff, didn't she? She got some more bow damage. So I used a token, and I switched her into a bow. She's mostly bow. She was using a lot of plague. Now she's got a lot of bow shit going on. So I want to show you guys what I got, and in case you don't know shit about how to build a Zon for PvP, maybe you want to get into PvP, quit all that boring ass magic finding. That gets old after a while, right? Anyways, here's a good build. Now that the 2.4 changes, was good. Now the 2.4 is out, even better. So just check her out. Oh, we don't want to look at the gear yet. That's the good part. Let's look at the stats. Alright, don't look at my resist. They're terrible. Enough strength to equip your shit. Who saw that coming? So a lot of vitality. Okay, you don't have to do this. You can go way more dexterity than I went. I just got up to 2k life after battle orders. That's what I wanted. I mean, that's just, I like that. You know, I think 2k is a decent place to sit at in PvP for a glass cannon. And yeah, as you can see, guided arrow, and I'm using a diamond bow. That's pretty good damage on a diamond bow after those 2.4 changes. And you haven't even seen strafe yet. I'll just show you strafe right now, actually. What? It's more damage than guided arrow now. It's pretty wild. And you'll see, it hits hard. Yeah. And, you know, that's it for stats. Let's check these out. 130 fast run walk. You gotta have at least 130. I'm actually a little bit over. I could lose one small charm. But yeah, that's what you want. And it says I got 85 attack speed right here, but it doesn't show the fanaticism aura. Which, I forget how much that gives me, but with a diamond bow, you gotta get at least 100% attack speed. 109, something like that. I don't know, Grand Matron bow is like 142. I gotta set up for that. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, let's look at the tree. Skills. Javelin and spear, right down the right side. Why do you want to do that? Okay, this lightning bolt, really good for stun locking paladins. Alright, well, with the 2.4 changes, I'm not so sure about that anymore, so, you know, shut up, Dustin. Lightning Fury, you need that. That's really good. It's strong against a lot of people, honestly. It's just a really strong move, and you can stun lock people with that too, but not as easy as this, because this always hits, right? And it's unblockable, I believe. But this always hits, and it's blockable. Lightning Fury. But it's still really, it hits harder than the Lightning Bolt. Passive and Magic. Okay, I like to get pretty damn close to 60%. And ideally, I want 60% dodge on all these. Dodge is so important. And I'm missing something on my gloves. We'll get to that in a minute. They would bump this up probably around 60, and that's what you want. That's what I like anyway. A lot of people like to max crit. I didn't. I mean, it's nice. Double damage is awesome, and you know, but it's got such diminishing returns after a while. It's just, is it worth it to put a point into it for like 1% chance? Nah. Alright, bow and crossbow. Here we go, dude. Max guided arrow. Definitely. And now I'm probably going to max strafe. It's at 25. It's one away from max. As you can see, I'm about to level up. So I'll probably go ahead and max that once I level up one more time. I put all the rest of my points into multi-shot so that I could bump up that synergy for guided arrow. Get that extra guided arrow damage. Yeah. And you could just max all of these, you know, and get rid of a few points into critical strike maybe. Or maybe if you don't want dodges as much, which then you're crazy if you don't. Dodges are insane. But yeah, that's the skills. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get into the gear. Alright, don't laugh at me with my 12 fanaticism faith. Yeah, it rolled 12, but I got the 2 to skills. I don't need the 15 because the 12... I still reach the attack speed that I need, because diamond bow doesn't require that much. Okay, and to help me reach that attack speed, I got this, the staple, super expensive artisan tiara of speed that every Zon covets and wants and loves. I got this one. It's 116%. Okay, 120 is max, and you might notice that 117 would be 1539s in there. So I got 1538. Why'd I do that? Because I'm impatient and I wanted them all green. I wanted them to match. Could have got that 1% more, but I'm impatient. And if I wanted it to be perfect, I'm not that rich. 120 is way too expensive. Substantially more than a 117. Next for the amulet, Cat's Eye. I mean, what else can you say? 30% faster run walk, 20% increased attack speed, 25 dex. It's for a Zon. It's a Zon amulet. It's gotta be, right? Hardest hitting boots in the game. You could go War Traps here. These aren't even. They don't even have high defense. I don't really care about defense that much. Didn't even up them. Oh wait, are these upped? I think these are upped actually. Why? Maybe they're not. But anyway, hardest hitting boots in the game, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Like open wounds, deadly strike, really great. I mean, you could go War Traps here, because War Traps gives you that boost to damage. I think it's 15 to 25, which actually translates to a lot more than that after you bump it up with everything. But I like the open wounds, really. It's a great thing when it procs. Really good Raven Frost here. And another Raven Frost over here because I love ravens. It's also just like made for. I mean, everybody wears them, but the Zon benefits the most from it, I think. And I don't always wear two. If I'm going against a cold source, some people consider this BM, so I'll switch this out for a little 4-pointer that I got. Fortitude, hardest hitting armor in the game. What else should I say? I mean, this one's not that great either. I did it in a 15 ED base, but rolled pretty good resist. But the life plus, I think it's mid. It's not perfect. That'd be nice if that rolled perfect, but. And then the KB gloves. You have to have knockback gloves. Cannot stress that enough. It's very, very, very important in PvP to have knockback. And ideally, you want 2 to passive and magic on here, and that's what I'm trying to get. Yeah, they're still kind of expensive. This is blowing my mind. I had so many of those back in the day. So many awesome pair, and now I can't get any. But I got a tri-res pair with no skills. Meh. It's alright, they're nice. I need the help on the res. All the help on the res is nice because my res sucks. Okay, charms, the money machine right here. Okay. I got a passive and magic skiller with life. Just to help out with those dodges. I need those dodges, baby. And a 313 poison charm. Funny enough, I found this myself. Highest poison charm I've ever found. I was pretty stoked to find that. I didn't want to. I almost sold it, but I was like, no, you know, I'm gonna use it eventually anyway in PvP. Now I got a few grandies in here, some grand charms for with faster run walk, max damage, and attack rating. You know, to reach that 130 run walk, and it's a little cheaper than getting a bunch of 320s, which I do have a few of those too, as close as I can get to 320 anyway. I got some decent ones. Yeah. And then that little 32011, it's not bad at all. Zon Torch, obviously gotta have that. Could use a little bit of an upgrade there. Got a horrible Annie here. I don't, you know, Annie's still hard to come by. Too expensive for me. I got some unidentified ones. All of them rolled shitty. I was like, whatever. I'm stuck with it. and then in the cube, gotta have the cube with the hybrid Zon. Because on your Switch, you don't have room for no CTA. What? You got Eth Titans there. That's right, because you got to use that lightning bolt, not lightning fury, babe. It's sick. And Eth 199. These aren't bad. I paid a little bit. Actually, I got a pretty good deal on these. Pretty good deal on those. Had to up them myself. Who cares? And then a SS. Best shield in the game, in my opinion. I fucking love this shield, man. I popped a 1536 in there, you know, just for some extra damage and that attack speed in case because I do need that attack speed with this setup, with the diamond bow setup, and and I have another setup where I actually wouldn't need that attack speed, the max damage setup, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, that's it, baby. Oh yeah, actually, let me show you the stash. Let me show you the stash. In the stash, we got the max damage setup. But when I do this, when I swap to this, I have to switch to the razor tail for that 10% attack speed to reach the 142 that you have to have with the Grand Matron. Okay, and this one, don't laugh at me for my 1 to skills, okay? I had to get the 15 fanaticism. I did the best I could. I actually re-rolled this one twice. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to stick with the 1 to skills. So, whatever. You know, laugh it up. Laugh it up, PvP community. But yeah, and then I got the T-Gods in case I run into any lightning problems. And then a bunch of lightning charms in case I run into any lightning problems. You might have guessed that lightning is a bit of a problem. So is fire, and that's why I got these right here for the fire problems, which is a much bigger freaking problem now in 2.4, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I joined a game yesterday with a fire and the fire aura, holy fire, and oh my god, I put on all my max orb, died in 2 ticks every time, dude. It was insane. Yeah, nerf that shit, Blizzard. Nerf that shit. Water walks, don't know why I don't have them, never use them. Right here, just lightning resist, a little bit of dex. And I use these for when I do a little bit of magic finding, if I have to level or something. Some rings to switch out. Yeah, I just got a bunch of rings. Nokazan also. That's what. Yeah, I had Nokazan, Inferno Strides, Fire Charm, or every all resist charm I could get in my fucking stash. Still dead in 2 ticks, man. Nerf that shit. A wisp, terrible wisp by the way. It only has 10 lightning absorb. A bunch of crap. I just have a bunch of crap. Don't look at all of it. It's some of it's crap. There's a couple more KB gloves, whatever. This one's actually not bad. 5 dex, 14 attack rating. Why am I not using this one? Tri-res. That's right. Tri-res. And a little open wounds belt that I crafted myself. Got really good life on it. I just thought it was cool. That's it. That's everything I really need to show you for this little puppy. She's gonna go out into the Blood Moors, do a little bit of killing, and I'll show you guys what's up. See you there.
I can't carry anymore.